Hello and welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft Legion. We are on our Demon Hunter now, but this episode will be a bit special as I mentioned in the last episode. We will be doing the next couple of quests in this special area known as Hrydsal. It's pretty hard to pronounce, even for me as a Norwegian, this name sounds pretty strange. And we're going to cut between the Horde and Alliance side because the quests will be the same in their objectives. But the dialogues and the characters we interact with will be a bit different depending on the side and the faction you're playing
Champion,
as. Oh,
it's good to see you. Rykul aren't known for their hospitality.
they sure aren't, Miss Lorna Crowley. Hello. We haven't seen Lorna since we were on the Skyfire, I believe, before we... Or was it after we crashed the Skyfire? By the way, the Skyfire is over there, up there, this ship that crashed a couple episodes ago. You can see the waterfall kind of pouring outside underneath it, which is kind of cool. We also have an amazing bridge going across the gaps here of the fjords, and then we have Hrydsal here, the village, and we're going to try to ascend this mountaintop up to Thorin's Peak up here in this trial of wisdom today. Let's get the flight path from Donovan and talk to Commander Lorna Crowley of the Gilneas Brigade.
What is it?
It's good to see you, Noctarian. Greymane sent me away to scout this village for more information on the Aegis. I haven't gleaned much so far, other than the locals here don't seem so friendly. Of course. When are they ever? I hope your search fares better.
Make it quick.
So these trials are what will get us the Aegis, and the next one is on top of that mountain. That may prove problematic. The only way I see them up the mountain is through that Rykul city. And the gates are shut tight. We should be able to grapple over though. If you don't have a launcher, I managed to wrangle a spear from one of these Rykul. I'll scout ahead and see if I can find a good spot to get in.
I'll scout out ahead for a good vantage point. Meet me close to the city wall once you have a grapple.
Hey, it's you! I'm getting stir-crazy here. Please tell me we're going in.
So as you can see, as a Horde character, we don't meet Lorna Crowley, we meet Dread Rider Cullen here instead, a Bat Rider.
You get airsick?
Yep.
Ready to fly.
These Rykul are so boring. Why does Nathano send me on a mission like this? Does he really think the Aegis is here? I hope you come to stir up some trouble.
Good luck out there.
So some old magic Rykul is helping us out. I guess that's good, but this trial of yours might be tricky. You see, the only way up that mountain is through those big walls. You know, the ones with the mean-looking drakes on them. I scouted a bit, but couldn't get too far without those drakes trying to make lunch out of poor Duchess. The Rykul had them trained, which can't be good. I say we sneak in. I managed to snag a few grapple launchers earlier. Grab one and meet me outside the city walls.
Stay lofty.
Psst! Over here!
Now back on Alliance side, we're going to approach the city, or the encampment, or whatever this place is. I guess it's a town of sorts. From the eastern side, as you can see.
What is it?
This is the western side. What am I talking about? That looks like it'll do the job nicely. Let's get in there before we're spotted. Now that you've got the launcher, we should be able to infiltrate the city. Looks like there's a good spot to grapple onto on the wall just past us. There is a vantage point on top of this bridge. We're going to use a new mechanic here that was introduced in Legion, I believe. We're going to grapple onto these hooks. Once we're in, I'll try to slip past the guards and get a look at the mountain path. I'd appreciate it if you could make some distractions for me. If all goes well, I'll meet you up in with you in the upper city. Good luck. Okay, she refers to this place as a city. I guess it's a city then.
Make it quick.
I've been doing some nosing around, and it looks like these Rykul are making irregular trips up the mountain themselves. They got some specialized gear for it, so while we're here, we should take some. I recommend finding some climbing threads to keep your grip on the slopes, as well as an oiled cloak to keep the rain out. Also, it looks like they carry enchanted lodestones, which seem to keep the lightning at bay. You should probably grab one of those too. Let's get in there.
The grapple point is on top of the wall over there. Follow me.
This way. There's a good spot right here.
So as a Horde, you meet up with the Dread Rider Cullen here on the opposite side of Hrydsal. Let's have a chat with her.
This ought to be good.
Yes, that should do quite nicely.
That thing looks like it's got the range to get us over the wall. Talking about the harpoon launcher. There's a good spot to hook onto right past us. You should be able to spot it from here. Once you're inside, do me a favor and see if you can distract the guards so that I can slip through. I'll see what else I can find out about these Vrykul.
Hey, keep it up. Good day for flying.
When I was scouting this place out, I noticed these Vrykul are no strangers to the treacherous mountain path we are going to get to. They got some specialized equipment they're using, and if I were you, I'd try to get my hands on some. You'll want to find some climbing threads to keep your grip, and an oil cloak to keep you dry. You want to find some climbing threads to keep your grip, and an oiled cloak to keep you dry. They've also got these stones they carry to keep the lightning at bay, so you want to pick one of those up as well.
Stay lofty. You should be able to latch onto that spot at the top of the wall. Follow me.
So the quest is called No Wings Required. Oops. So we need to gather some items in here. First of all, we need to kill Stormbreaker Rakier to get some enchanted lodestones.
The Illidari cannot be stopped!
There we go. You can also, by the way, release these goats and kill these Drekirjar, as they're called. And you'll be able to get the bonus objective here, awarding you 200 order resources. I don't think we're going to do that, to be honest. I think we'll just hang out and try to gather stuff instead. Here we have the oiled cloak to weather the storm. And the last item we need are the climbing threads. This place is really neatly designed. You can see this is like the smithy, or the blacksmith's place. You can see the, I guess this is the forge here, and there's a blower there kind of infusing the forge with air. Oh, hello, everyone is attacking me. And here we have the climbing threads, these huge boots. I wonder how we're gonna put these on, but oh well.
Champion, over here! Quick, before the dregs catch your scent! What is it?
We're almost there, just one small problem. You should have seen the look on those Vrykul's faces when you came sailing over their wall. I can see the launcher coming in handy in a lot of places. You'd best hold on to it.
Make it quick.
Did you find everything? Excellent. This should do well to protect you from the storm. And now we can choose between the lodestone, which is a trinket. Looks pretty nice, to be honest. Or the cloak. Let's go with the trinket. Looks very nice. I got bad news. Those harpoon launchers up on the walls might cause us some problems. They can't get at us down here, but once you start climbing that path, they're likely going to try to skewer you. If you use the grapple launcher, you should be able to get on top of the walls and dismantle them. Watch out for the drakes, though.
What is it, Ace?
Good work with the distractions, boss. Those guards never knew what hit them. Those Vrykul were so distracted seeing someone flying through their village, they never noticed me slip by. I hope that didn't get too much unwanted attention. Were you able to get all the gear you needed? Well, the sizing might be a bit big, but I think you can make them work. That path doesn't look pleasant, so it'll help you to be prepared. It looks like the elements aren't the only thing you'll need to worry about going up that path. Those harpoon launchers on the wall look pretty nasty, and unless we take them out first, they are likely going to make short work of anyone trying to scale that path. They're on top of the walls, so you need to use that grapple launcher to get to them. Just try not to end up Drake food. I'm also going to turn in the quest for the scales. What have we here? Good thinking. If the Vrykul can use the Drake scales for their armor, why not us? It shouldn't be too tough to work into something serviceable. So now going to use our grapple launcher to hook ourselves up here onto the walls. Wow. Neat trick to do this, or to grapple faster, by the way, is to click on these and click escape immediately after the casting time is done. And you'll be able to hook yourself quicker. If you don't, it'll just stand here like this, and it'll take longer to hook yourself, which is a bit boring if you ask me. So you're gonna cast, press escape, and there's a quick grapple. It's a lot of fun actually, this mechanic, but when they introduce flying to Legion, or if they do, I believe they will do, right? They have said they will, the mechanic will be outdated, so we won't have to deal with the grappling hook ever. And also, kind of one thing that the NPC mentioned previously, that we should hang on to our grappling hook. That's bullshit. You have to throw it away to get some more bag space. Now, if you kill a dragon, you will get a new quest here, Built to Scale. Another pun. The Rykul around here seem to use scales from these drakes to fashion their armor. If you were able to gather enough material from the local drakes, you may be able to make something useful out of it. So that's a purely like additional quest that we can do. Killing these drakes, give us some armor.
Never surrender! You are too late, weakling! Even now, we break the dragons to serve us! Only I possess the power of the Thorin Year! The Aegis will be mine! Give up, outsider! You are not worthy of the halls of valor!
Arr, curse that Skovald. Briss destroying our
God King
bridge.
hasn't won yet. Let's take those dragons back.
What is it?
Well, that's just great. Just when you think you're done with these Vrykul, a bigger, meaner one blows up your bridge. There's got to be another way up. Oh, what do you have there? Good thinking gathering up those scales. It should be simple enough to make solid piece of armor from them. Yes, we can get a chest piece or a waist piece. Let's get the chest. It's worse than what we have though, but never mind that. Ha! I bet they never saw that coming. Seems like we've got no shortage of obstacles left though. Well, the bridge option is out. You still got the grapple launcher handy. It looks like we can get across from the top of that tower there. First things first though, we'll need to deal with the big ugly sitting out front. You take point.
This ought to be good.
We don't have to worry about those scrap heaps anymore.
It looks like we've got a hitch in our plan though. That bridge was our only way to get up. Wait, do you still have that grapple launcher? I think you can still get to the path if you just launch it from the top of that tower. The gap doesn't seem too bad there. Of course, we'll have to take out the big guy out in front first. He looks tough, but I think we have a chance if we can flank him.
Stay lofty.
We need to kill a Gunlaug Scale Heart.
Death to our enemies!
What is it?
Well, there's no stopping you, is there? You should have a good vantage from this tower to grapple over to the mountaintop, or the mountain path. I can't help you once you're across, but you should be able to take it all the way up to the top. I hope you're able to find what you need from the dragons up there. Who knows what the God King has done to them?
You go ahead. I'll report back to Greymane. Good luck, champion.
You get airsick?
What a fight! And here I thought this place would be boring. There, it looks like there's a good spot to launch to right across from here. This path should take you all the way to the top. According to my intel, your dragons should be up there. Let's just hope they're still in the state to help you.
Hey, keep it up! Yeah, you're on your own from here. Good luck.
That was the last part where the quests will be similar, so from this point onwards, I'm going to play it just as a demon hunter. Now we are going to make our way up here. This is the Gale Broken Path, I believe. Yes, pretty cool place. It's filled with these winds. As you can see, that's the regular path. There's a treasure down there and some stuff. We can go down there if you want to, but right now we're going to take and continue on this path. You don't have to kill these things, these raging tempests, but beware of the winds. And we'll make it to the top eventually. There will be some grappling hooks you can shoot yourself to. You don't have to interact with all of them, but here you have to shoot yourself across another destroyed bridge by Skovald, apparently. This is another point. We need to shoot ourselves up there, up this path. And there will be a shortcut you can use here. You can also shoot yourself directly up here, so you don't have to go around this little bend here. You can go directly up to the bridge, avoid some enemies.
Kneel to the God King! Death to our enemies!
And look who is here.
Lower your weapon, outsider. I do not wish to harm you.
Now, 2 episodes ago on the Alliance character, we met this guy while currently powering up this battery or this energy source after we crashed the Skyfire. We were fighting against these drakes, these Stormborn drakes. And this guy was like the final boss there, but he flew away and now he's here talking to us. So what is going on?
The storm's fury awakens.
You are here for the trial. I'm afraid you might be too late. This battle with these Fellscorn has taken its toll. I am too weak to grant you the power you seek. But perhaps you may be able to help. Through brute force and corruption, the God King has taken the power you seek, but there may be hope for you and the Thorignir Demon Hunter. With the aid of fell powers such as I've never seen, the Fellscorn are corrupting our young and seeking to enslave the Thorignir. Their leader, a demon of great power, has corrupted our mother and seeks to bend her to the God King's will. Find her and free her from the demon's grasp. Only then might the Thorignir regain our power and grant you aid.
Fear not the storm.
You are not like the others. When the Fellscorn assaulted the nest, the Thorignir fought bravely to save our brood, but their demonic allies proved too much, and many of us were captured. Even now they work to corrupt my brothers and sisters to turn them to their side. Please, outsider, free them from this fate.
May the gale winds carry you.
The Fellscorn who ravaged my brood were once Drekkershar, a tribe with whom we shared an ancient pact. Now, under the influence of the God King, they forsake their oaths and strike at their forebears of their coveted drakes. They should answer for this slight. Awaken your fury, Demon Hunter, and take the battle to them.
Fear not the storm.
Alright, so we're gonna deal with, all of these things. Helping out the Thorignir, or the Storm Drakes. So here we are at Thorm's Peak, and we can see that all of these Fellscorn here are everywhere. And there's also the demons, and here we have the captured dragons as well. So we need to kill some of these guys, we need to free the drakes, and find the mother.
Never surrender! Worm!
I know not why you came, but you have my gratitude. This was Harafsir. The next dragon is down here in the cave, so we're gonna make our way down here. Thank you, outsider. I will make my way to the summit. This is Alefir. And here in the middle we have Ridmogir. I was nearly broken. You have my thanks. On the way, I also finished off killing the demons, and this is the last drake we need to free. This is Erilar.
The dragons belong to Skovald, worm!
They do not belong to Skovald, heresy. These fell demons will pay for their treachery. Now, next up, we're gonna head into this small cave, and apparently the mother is in here. There she is. Not sure if she can fit through the door. Maybe she can. Yeah, she probably can fit through the door. Or maybe she's been in here since she was born. We'll have to see. Or she's kind of big. Yeah, maybe. Skovald will possess the Aegis. You will not interfere. Here we have an Eredar, of course. Manari. These Manari must probably be involved with the Legion. Of course they are.
Death to our enemies!
And here we have a Manari. She's Legion, kind of lieutenant position to be in charge of enslaving the broodmother here, apparently. Insolent worm, you cannot stop the God King.
Free! You are a true savior, outsider.
This is Thrimjaris, the mother of the...
Speak to Bathir! He will take you to the summit!
That was Thrimjaris, the mother and the brood queen of the Thorignir.
I stand with you.
Your aid to the Thorignir will not go unrewarded, outsider. If you truly wish the blessing of our brood, then help us get rid of this scourge from our home. I am relieved to hear that our mother is safe. I am sure she will wish to thank you herself.
May the gale winds carry you.
By the way, the names of these quests are kind of cool. Fury of the Storm and Wings of Liberty being a reference to Warcraft, of course. Your aid to the Thorinir will not go unrewarded, yes we know. Wings of Liberty, I am truly indebted to you for this act. My siblings were not able to defend themselves against the Felscorn, but would have ended up their slaves. And would have ended up their slaves. You are a true friend of the Thorinir. Thank you. Get some nice rewards here. Oh, new shoulder pads.
Fear not the storm.
Yeah, those will do. No, the older ones are better. What am I saying? Oh, I guess my inventory's bugged now, or I'm lagging or something. Strange. The Felscorn have witnessed true strength today. They will think twice before raising their blades to you again. Thanks for your help, or thanks to your help, Thrimjaris was able to escape the clutches of that vile demon. She bid me wait for you, so that I could take you to her once you had finished dispatching your foes. She has gathered our brood at the top of Thorim's Peak to prepare for a counter-attack. Will you join us?
May the gale winds carry you.
Yes, once we leave, we may not return. Fly me to the summit.
Fear not the storm. The Drekkajar have upset our ancient pact. It is time they face the consequences.
And here we are at Thorim's Peak. This is pretty far up. You can see the entirety of Stormheim down below if it wasn't for this fog in the distance. We can see the Tomb of Sargeras. We see all of Suramar down there. And we see Dalaran in the distance as well. Look at Suramar from this place. Wow, look at that. Whoa. Cool.
The Drekkajar must pay.
Before we proceed, I would like to bestow upon you a gift of the Thorinir. Raise your weapon, outsider, and brace yourself. This may prove uncomfortable for your kind.
We will strike not at this land. You chose to save us from a wretched fate. You have passed the trial of will, and you have also gained an ally. Hold aloft your weapon, outsider. Accept the power of storm and thunder as a gift for your selfless acts. Hear the call of the storm.
You are truly a hero to my brood. You have gained a powerful ally today, outsider. The God King has reason to fear you. We get the overcharged storm scale being the artifact improvement. We also can choose between a couple of runes, or relics, sorry, for our weapon. The Shade of Thorim's Peak or Azaria's Last Moments being for the spec we're in. Let's go with the damage dealt by I-Beam or generate 5 Fury each time we dodge. Let's go with the I-Beam one. Oh, it's upgraded. Beautiful. You have proven yourself an ally of the Thorinir, and we will lend you our strength. I would ask you one last favor of our new champions, though. The dragon who guided you to me awaits his vengeance against the Rykul. Together I wish for you to show these Drekkajar what it means to cross the Thorinir. Be they Felscorn or not, their malice has caused suffering to my brood. Their toll must be paid in blood. Speak to Vethir when you are ready.
Take wing with Vethir, friend. And show these Rykul the true fury of the storm!
Now we're going to wreak some havoc here. We're going to use our one ability to shoot lightning against the demons and basically wipe them out. This will also be a world quest, by the way, later on in the game when you reach 110. They'll also be jumping on us. We can use our 2 ability, this Unleash Storm's Fury, to basically shock everyone that lands on the dragon. So we're gonna keep continuing to blast these guys with the Fury of the Storm, and then we're gonna blast them up if they try to grapple themselves onto us like this. Boom. This quest is kind of cool.
Suffer the wrath of the Thorinir! The unworthy will be thrashed in the gale winds. A storm will purge Skovold from this land. Suffer the wrath of the Thorinir! Your trials are far from over. When you need me again, I shall be ready. It seems that a messenger awaits. May the gale winds carry you, friend.
The raven squawks and Javi's voice fills your head. You are indeed mighty, as the trial shows. But Vala is different, a different animal. One you think to tame. Javi's voice continues in your head as the raven stares on. If Vala you seek, then to the bones you must speak. But first you must prepare.
2 trials faced, and 1 remains. You must seek the judgment of the ancient kings. But they are dead, and you are not. There is one who can bridge the gap, if you indulge him. Meet me at Valdistal, and I will spin the tale.
So that's it for this episode, the Trial of Will for the Ages of Agramar. Next time we'll be doing the Trial of Valor, which is going to be interesting. We're going to talk to these old champions and see if they deem us worthy. So that's going to be fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please check out the playlist for more of the videos in the series, as well as the class playthroughs as well. I'll see you next time. Bye bye until then. Woohoo!